Good evening, everybody, and thank you for joining me this evening as I talk to you about Uniworld Boutique River Cruises. I believe we are not quite at capacity yet in terms of the people that had responded, but as it is just gone 7 o'clock, I will start because most of you have joined in this evening, so thank you. Um, thank you, and I hope you are all staying warm and safe where you are. My name is Heidi Schnitker, and I am the Strategic Account Manager for Carlson Wagonlit Travel in Ontario. And I take care of Uniworld underneath a company called the Travel Corporation, which is our founding company. So today I look forward to inspiring you on your future travels to Europe and beyond with Uniworld Boutique River Cruises. So let's get started. And then at the end, there is a question box if anybody has any questions. If you can't put a question in after we have presented this evening, you can always refer to your travel advisor at Carlson Wagonlit Travel, just in case you have any questions. So let's get started. So Uniworld is a proud part, as I said, of the Travel Corporation, which is one of the world's leading travel companies. We at the Travel Corporation have passed over more than 100 years last year, and we have real expertise uh, in creating enriching travel and hospitality experiences and creating them for you. We do put our guests at the heart of everything that we do, and we deliver really the very best vacations for the people that travel with us. And no matter where you travel, we really do feel like we're unlocking the magic of your chosen destination. So really, river cruising is absolutely the best way to cruise. Sailing by river means that you're enjoying all of the conveniences of traditional cuisine, along with the benefits of really the inland travel experience. And you have the chance to visit bustling cities and hidden gems. And you only have to unpack once. And that's the beauty of the river cruise is that you are uh, visiting all of these places and you're on board and you're going to be immersed in the local sites without ever changing the views right outside your window, which is just really magical and definitely stress free. So with Uniworld, you can expect really luxurious in-room amenities, free-flowing premium wines, beer and spirits, five-star farm-to-table dining that's on board, and there's multiple options for your daily excursions, your onboard entertainment, and of course, much more that we do give while we're traveling, and it's all of the highest quality. So there's all inclusive, and then there's the unmatched level of inclusive, luxurious amenities that only we can provide. To ensure truly carefree and effortless travel, we have gone ahead and included it all, which is fantastic because it really gives you the freedom to spoil yourself. And after the year we've had, it would be so nice to truly indulge in our own self care. So each ship, I mean, this is just magnificent. I'm looking at this bedroom and I'm looking at this bed, and I could spend at least a good few hours looking at the scenery out the window, floating by. It's just absolutely amazing. And, you know, we really do want to inspire people when they're traveling. And each ship is inspired by the very rivers upon which we cruise and the destinations that we visit. So, we've got distinctive themes and color palettes and custom made fabrics and personally selected artwork. And this has been everything has been thoughtfully considered right down to the finest detail. somebody's, hopefully everybody can hear me because somebody doesn't have sound. So um, I will just keep continuing, but thank you for letting me know. So service really is at the heart of everything that we do. We really do treat you, our guests, like family. It's the driving force behind our guest-centric atmosphere, and really the reason that we hope that you leave the cruise feeling like part of the family. And really, no request is too large and no detail is too small. With one of the best staff to guest ratios on the river, each guest receives our cruise full attention and unmatched attention to detail. We have a 1 to 2.3 staff guest to guest ratio, which is quite incredible. And really, our staff's passion is apparent in their matchless attention to the interests that you have, like remembering your drink order from day one, which happens a lot, and or venturing off the ship to surprise you with chocolates from a local shop that you mentioned in passing. So all of these little details really do make it very, very special. And our butlers are actually trained to meet the exact same standards required by Buckingham Palace. So this is a beautiful site. After having a fantastic time uh, walking around the city that you're visiting or some of those little hidden gems, you can come back and have a glass of Grey Goose, or maybe you want to have some Johnny Walker Black Label. But with all of our inclusive amenities, you actually get to enjoy unlimited beverages on board, including many premium spirits such as the Grey Goose, the Absolute, the Bombay Sapphire, just to name a few. We also travel through some of the world's most acclaimed wine producing regions in Europe. And we have onboard wine menus that have been curated by our staff of sommeliers to reflect the local destination, and our onboard beer menus also feature unique lagers, ales, and stouts from all of the local breweries that we pass. And really, to complement that, we have fantastic dining. The dining on board is actually world class and made from fresh ingredients, locally sourced from all of the destinations that we visit. In Italy, for example, dinner may consist of prosciutto di Parma pizza or ossobuco milanese prepared to your liking with meats and vegetables that have been locally sourced from just miles away. We also offer a variety of vegetarian and vegan options prepared just for you. If you have specific dietary requirements, we can actually arrange that with the chef and they can accommodate as well, which is fantastic. So, from visiting a museum without the crowds to an after hours tour of a famous landmark, these included once in a lifetime experiences are arranged privately for all of our Uniworld guests, such as yourselves. And our masterpiece collection includes tasting cheese with a cheese affineur in Rootsheim, or maybe cruising through the streets of Bordeaux in a retro sidecar, which is pretty cool. And if you're going above and beyond, if you want something that's a little bit more, you can select some other different choices from our masterpiece collection, which are some of our optional experiences. And that's available at an additional cost. But for our exclusive experiences, we have over 80 exclusive experiences for your clients to enjoy. So you have several options, which is really great because they're all included excursions each day. And for example, our Let's Go onshore program features guided walking, hiking, cycling, kayaking, golfing tours, and a lot more. And then we also have our village days, which are more in-depth, looking at the quaint destinations that we visit. And of course, immersing ourselves in the local culture by meeting the local people so that they can bring the experiences to life. And then, of course, the do as the locals do, which can include anything from riding the subway to stopping into a local cafe for some local treats. So there's a lot of different places that we do visit. You can choose a destination in Central Europe, Italy, France, Russia, or Portugal and Spain, and choose a river or choose your favorite work of art ship. From there, all you need to do is book it and prepare for this fantastic, unique boutique experience unlike any other. You can also join us in Egypt, Peru, India, China, Vietnam, and Cambodia for experiences that do really combine the off the beaten path adventures with really unsurpassed luxury of the Uniworld River boutique cruise. So really, what's new for 2021? The Mekong Jewel, which is one of the newest and most luxurious ships on the Mekong River. It's an all-suite ship, a super ship, which includes 2 dining venues, 1 main restaurant, and an alfresco eatery on the upper deck, which is really great to be able to eat on the upper deck and sort of view everything going by. And it replaces one of the other ones, which was the Mekong Navigator, and it's been constructed with sustainable, eco-friendly materials, and it features a swimming pool, it has got a spa, it's got a sauna, it's got a steam room, a gym, a hair salon, a nail bar, 2 lounges, and a library. So it's there's a lot of things to do on board the ship as well as off the ship, and it can accommodate about 68 guests, and then there's about 51 crew. So you think about the guest to crew ratio, which is just astounding, and has one of the largest suites on board. The SS São Gabriel will be the newest ship on the Douro River in Portugal, designed really to embody the beautiful Douro River Valley region. This ship will actually bring this destination to life through its decor and, of course, the local food and the wine. And the butler service will be added on board, giving you the option to dine at any time that you would like while enjoying the ship. We also have the SS La Venezia, which is just stunning. It's used to be the River Countess, and it actually underwent a complete design renovation in 2020. And it has been enhanced with luxury experiences inspired by Northern Italy. And the redesign of the SS La Venezia has really drawn influence from all of these fancy sort of fine Fortuny fabrics that we use in our Reincarnation hotels, which is another one of our brands. Murano glass, gilded accents, and artistic etched elements really do pay homage to popular Venetian aesthetics of the early 20th century. So really does create an onboard atmosphere, really brings Venice into the lounge and into your suite. So it's really elegant and nostalgic. And then we also have the SS Sphinx, which is Egypt, which will make the debut on the Nile River later this year. And it offers 2 gourmet dining venues, a swimming pool, a massage room, and really 42 gorgeously appointed suites, lots of beautiful Egyptian artwork and fabrics, and hand-carved furnishings, again, bringing that real element of Egypt on board. So, some new itineraries for 2021, something to really look forward to going into 2022. And I will say that if you are looking at booking for next year, because now is 2021, it's still funny to say that this is 2021, but if you're looking for next year, I would strongly encourage you to make sure that you are looking at your itinerary soon, only because we are finding that there are a lot of people that are actually looking at 2022. And some of the most popular ones, of course, Burgundy and Provence, some of the Rhine, Main, and Danube itineraries that we have are, of course, very, very popular. And really, you can experience the varied wonders of all places like Italy and Switzerland and Austria and Liechtenstein and Slovenia from every angle with our new one-of-a-kind adventure by land, cruise, and train. We have new cruise and rail itineraries. The many wonders, of course, of the Rhine and the main rivers are yours to discover on this voyage through the most charming towns of Germany. And then we have a deep dive into Lima, the City of Kings, to the legendary Machu Picchu on a 15-day cruise tour, which is all-encompassing adventure into the marvels of Peru and the Amazon rainforest. So let's kind of dig a little deeper and show you a little bit more. So this one is the Rhine, Moselle, and Blissful Baden-Baden, which is a brand new itinerary that was put forth for this year. It's 12 days, Baden-Baden to Frankfurt on the River Queen. And this one is really uncovering the best kept secret in river cruising, which is the Moselle. And as you sail past some of Europe's most serene, village dotted and vineyard lined landscapes. It's just amazing. And it's been established over 2,000 years ago as a place for relaxation. So Baden-Baden attracts people from all over to discover its water's healing powers. And as you can see, this is beautiful picture right there. Experience it yourself with a trip to the famed Caracalla Spa or the Sea Salt Grotto. So there's lots of different things that we do off the ship as well. Or you can get out, get going, and take in the city's enchanting rose gardens, the parks, the fountains, and more on one of the many active excursions that we have with this itinerary. So this one is something on my bucket list. We've had some more dates added for this year, and of course we do have some for next year. It's a 15-day Lima to Lima on the Aria Amazon, and it's the Peruvian Amazon and Machu Picchu exploration. So really a great way to see Machu Picchu. You really do see the spectacular Machu Picchu, and it's a 15-day tour of wonder and amazement. And it's really encompassing everything in regards to Peru and the Amazon rainforest. So the brand new itineraries that we have now for cruise and rail, Milan, Venice, and the Gems of Northern Italy. It's a 14-day itinerary which goes from Milan to Zurich on the SS La Venezia, which of course is their brand new super ship. And this pairs with the Golden Eagle Danube Express, which of course is a beautiful, luxurious train, which really does match what we do with Uniworld. And all of the same types of amenities are on board, even a special dining car for all of our Uniworld guests that are eating on the train. And it really is great because you get to experience the architecture of Milan and Venice on the 10-day trip through romantic northern Italy. And then, you're doing that on board the SS La Venezia. And then you cap off your voyage with a 4-day luxury train adventure through the Swiss Alps, stopping in charming lake towns and capital cities all along the way. So did you know that Uniworld Cruises is actually perfect for a family holiday getaway? Not a lot of people think that Uniworld or river cruising is specifically aimed at families, but it's something that I have 2 young children that I would love to take on this because there's lots of different activities that they can do on board. And we have this great generations program that's been specially designed with specially priced itineraries that are planned around breaks from school and are filled with activities and excursions and events specially designed for travelers of all ages. And on these departures, kids between the ages of 4 and 17 get about a 25% discount. And we offer arts and crafts activities on board. We offer cooking classes, as you can see here, and they even learn the local language, which is actually quite cool. And off the ship, we have several different excursions that the whole family can enjoy, such as bike rides and scavenger hunts. So lots of different things for the adults and the kids alike. So one of the other things that we've been doing for a little while is our Jewish heritage cruises. We actually offer these year-round on both the Rhine River and the Danube, and we do provide in-depth itineraries where guests can learn more about the Jewish history with visits to museums, memorials, synagogues, and more. And it's actually available on our delightful Danube and remarkable Rhine and historic Holland itineraries. So I encourage you to take a look at that if that's something that definitely interests you. And then, of course, we don't forget about the people that obviously want to travel but may not have a companion with them. And we do provide a very warm and welcoming environment for solo travelers. So we really do begin each cruise with an inclusive welcome cocktail party for solo travelers to allow them to integrate with everybody from day one. And our incredible staff really do go above and beyond every day to make our solo travelers feel really special on board. So we do offer solo traveler rates on a wide variety of sailings. So if you do want to take a look at that, please do contact your travel advisor. So we really want to feel that you can book and cruise with confidence, and your well-being really does remain our top priority as we adapt to this new normal or this new better, however you want to look at it. And then it's imperative for us to take additional measures to make sure that everybody stays healthy. So that is why you can travel with us reassured that we have been an industry leader really in establishing enhanced hygiene standards and protocols. So the health and well-being of you and of course the team that's on board has always been and always will be our primary concern. So we actually are proud to become the first river cruise company to have our European ship sprayed with an ACT clean coat, which is an microbial coating. It's a big word, that is odorless. It is non-toxic, which is very important. And most importantly, of course, kills bacteria and viruses, including the COVID-19 virus. So we also want to make sure that when you're traveling there, you have the chance to really, again, self-care. It's about making sure that you're indulging in everything that's offered on our ship. And all of our cruise features several options to really get up and get going and stay fit if that's something that you choose, both on board and on shore. So we are the only river cruise line with actually a certified wellness instructor on every ship in Europe. And our seasoned wellness experts have an average tenure of about 10 years with Uniworld and continuously really do hone their craft with Ayurveda yoga and other different trainings. And they're there to lend their expertise to you if you do want to indulge in some of this. And we all have, our cruises feature several options really to help you do this. And if you want to, or you can just stay in your room and order room service and have champagne and many of the premium included things that we offer. But if you do feel like you want to take a bike out or do some yoga, it is there as well. And of course, the other thing that we do offer for meals is an option to do a traveling light menu, just in case you do have other dietary requirements. So we do feel that it's important to mention the fact that we are part of a company called the Travel Corporation, which of course underneath that umbrella is the Tread Right Foundation, which is a sustainable company that really does make sure that all of the companies underneath the Travel Corporation umbrella really do um, keep sustainable tourism and responsible tourism top of mind as well. And over a decade ago, we actually introduced a clean water program to preserve our rivers and waterways, which many in this industry have actually since followed. As a joint initiative between the Travel Corporation and Uniworld, we actually partnered with Tread Right to help ensure that the environment and the communities that we visit remain vibrant and preserved for generations to come. Under the guidance of our parent company, the Travel Corporation, and their not-for-profit foundation, we will ban more than 60 types of single-use plastics across all of our operations, including straws, water bottles, and plastic bags by 2022. And it's all part of our commitment to ensure that the environment remains vibrant for generations to come, because I know that I want my kids to be able to visit places that I visited back in my early 20s or my teens, and I really do want to preserve it for generations. So it's an important part of the company that I'm very proud to talk about. And something else that's actually really great is our loyalty program for our exceptional guests, such as yourself. So our River Heritage Club savings and amenities are actually available to all guests after completing one Uniworld cruise, just one. Um, and there's a lot of additional things. There's exclusive savings on the cruises, combinable with all the promotions that we usually have. And then, of course, with the loyalty program, all of these different things that we do include in that, including the special member offers, the laundry service, the complimentary in-room fruit platter, and of course the cocktail party. So really, with over 100 years of expertise, our family-owned and passionately run travel company that's driven by service is dedicated to innovating the trips and experiences really to fulfill your travel dreams. So on behalf of everyone at Uniworld, we do greatly appreciate the support you've given us over the past 40 years. Without you, we wouldn't be who we are today, the world's best and most awarded luxury river cruise line. So from our team to you, thank you. So Thank you everybody for participating this evening. Um, and I know that some of you had some problems with the audio, but thank you very much for tuning in. If you did have problems with the audio, please do contact your travel advisor, because I will be making sure that the recording is available to Carlson Wagonly Travel, and they can distribute it to you just in case you do have any problems. So really the best time of year, there's a couple of different questions as well. Thank you very much, Len, for saying that you had sailed with Uniworld years ago. Just talk to your travel advisor in regards to the fact that you have traveled with us before, and we'll be able to find that information for you. Darlene, really the best time of year to travel is, really sort of late summer months, early fall, or even next year. I would say that if you're looking at traveling next year, May and June are really good times to travel, just because there's still a lot of people in Europe that are still working. It's less busy. Much like one of the other companies that I represent, represent Insight Vacations and Luxury Gold Vacations as well. And I do encourage people to, if you are going to be traveling to Europe, definitely try and do it in the spring. And yes, Marion, every room has beautiful chairs to sit in and admire the view, not just from the bed. So you do have choices as to where you can see it. But any other questions, thank you very much. And please do contact your travel advisor. And I do thank you for your time this evening, but thank you so much and have a very good evening.